Hey, let's take a look at Supergirl number 6 from April 2006. Now, this was during a period that I was not reading comic books. I read comic books mainly from 1970s, I'd say around that time, to about mid 1990s. Then I got busy with life. So during the 2000s, there's some interesting titles that I think look good. And I didn't realize at that time that the 2011 comics were pretty much the same. In 2011, I thought about picking up comics again with the New 52. I read the first 6 comics of Justice League and realized there's not any meat on them. About the same is true for this one. Now, on the front cover, the reason I picked it is you can judge a book by its cover. Well, not really, but this cover is amazing. When I was a kid, there was a comic book called Superman Family, and I had the one where Jimmy Olsen and Superman, or Clark Kent, I don't know if you ever knew his secret identity, but basically they were the Batman and Robin of Kandor, Nightwing and Firebird, or Flamebird, Firebird, that's a car, Flamebird. So this is a female version adaptation of it, and I haven't been reading comic books before after this particular issue, and I'm not a big Supergirl fan to begin with, but it's not an overall bad comic at all. I just have a lot of things that I don't understand because I haven't read the prior issues, and of course the issues right after this. There's only like one other issue I have right after this. It's number 13. So we're talking about, for some reason, Supergirl is trapped inside the bottle. Now, I know there are bub covers, but this is obviously a bub interior. She's getting a tattoo, and it is of the, I guess, her symbol for Kandor. I don't know. He just keeps talking about it being a holy symbol, and I'm sorry about the glare, but I'm not outside today. It's freezing cold. It's like 40 degrees. And Rocket, that was a, is that Rocket or Ratchet? Ratchet. Okay, so it was like those video games from that period. Lots of glary pages. I think it should turn it up this way, so at least the glare will be bouncing off of something instead. All right, so she is in Kandor, and she thinks that she can find her home world of Argon, or her home city. Basically, these thugs start trying to attack her because she is a Kryptonian. Evidently, there is a class warfare going on between the Kandorian, or the Kryptonians, and everybody else that they're trying to basically enslave. Somebody who is posing as Kal-El, I'm going to assume, is basically telling everybody that he is Superman or Kal-El, and he is here to make sure that the Kryptonians are the elite and everybody else is just slaves, basically. Well, here we have Nightbird jumping in to prevent her from going bonkers. Basically, at first she's going to save her because she's just an innocent person, and then, well, Kara goes berserk, starts hurting her. I warned you, and then she's about to use her heat vision to finish him off. That's whenever Nightbird jumps in and stops the interaction. That's enough. 52. Well, this definitely was not on the version of the New 52. This was way earlier by several years. So I thought that the 52 was... See, I'm not sure what 52 stands for. Like, why is it 52 instead of, like, 50 or 54? I mean, I know there's 52 cards in a deck. Somebody out there with knowledge, please explain why is it 52? Is it because it's 52 weeks in a year? I'm just curious of why it was the New 52 and why is 52 even important in 2006. I originally thought maybe it was 52 years after something, like after, maybe it's after they rebooted like when Flash rebooted what we call Earth 1, which is, the second incarnation of superheroes. Well, I'm cooking something, so she interrupts her. I don't know who this Karen is. Evidently, she's also Kryptonian, and then it gets kind of like, a little bit too interactive, where they're just talking about blah, blah, blah. And she's basically like, I'll do everything to help you after we finish what we're doing here. So I don't know what they're doing here. Oh, I did want to talk about some of the ads, but I'm also smelling my Hot Pocket burning. These right here, these figures. Right here, this is the one. That's a lot of abs. I think they went overboard on the muscles on that dude. All right. So basically, they go into their Nightbird and Nightwing and Flamebird to go after this imposter who looks like Kal-El. I mean, maybe it is Kal-El. I don't know, but I think he's just an imposter. And there's a lot of licentiousness in this, a lot of like sensuality. with the way they drew all these characters. I don't know. It definitely was not, well, I don't want to say that. But there's a fight going on, and they free the slaves, and this imposter of Kal-El, he's showing off his true crest. That's his crest. It looks more like the, kind of like the Earth 2 modern version of the S on, but it looks more like Zod. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but yeah, he's definitely not the Kal-El we know. So anybody let me know what's going on in this book. Overall, it's not a bad read. It's interesting. It leaves me with more questions than answers because I don't have any more books from this period. I only have number 13, which has got Power Boy in it. So I thought, Power Boy, isn't it the same Power Boy from the Golden Age? That's one of the reasons I picked it up. Plus, I was wondering if it was like the opposite of Power Girl, or I don't know. Just kind of curious about it. So that may be a future read soon. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know below if you know anything about this, or can fill in the blanks, or if you thought this was a good read. Not a bad read. A lot of fantastic art. A lot of art that I don't approve of personally, but hey, that's just me. Have a great day.